Don Tapscott, Grown Up Digital, How the Net Generation is Changing Your World. Dive into the captivating world of the net generation, Gen Zers, in Don Tapscott's book, Grown Up Digital, How the Net Generation is Changing Your World. This enlightening book uncovers the key traits, trends, and influence of today's tech-savvy youngsters, aged 2 to 22, who embrace the digital age with open arms. Explore how the Gen Zers impact the workplace, sharpen their intellect, and foster creativity in the process. Discover the shifting dynamics between parents, educators, and the Gen Zers, and how companies can capitalize on the digital generation's skills to thrive in the ever-evolving digital landscape. Ultimately, Tapscott's book illustrates the need for older generations to learn from the Gen Zers and understand their role in shaping the future.
The Net Generation, Opportunities and Challenges. The Net Generation, comprising children between ages 2 and 22, use computers for various purposes, from entertainment to shopping, and are at ease with technology. These Gen Zers possess considerable purchasing power and are poised to change the way business is done, making it crucial for companies to listen to this generation's needs. While baby boomer parents may have difficulty adapting to change, embracing technology provides an enormous opportunity for companies and parents. The younger generation's technological prowess means that they often inform their parents when it comes to new media and current technology, making them a valuable resource for companies looking to engage younger workers. By working together, the generation gap can be bridged, and the Gen Zers' entrepreneurial nature can be leveraged for the greater good. The impact of the Internet on young people. The Internet has created a new culture for the youth of today, influencing every aspect of their lives. It has given rise to interactive communities where kids can discuss mutual interests and make friends without any geographical barriers. The anonymity of the Internet has enabled young people to be more emotionally and intellectually open, and investigate topics that interest them. This has led to a new form of communication based on written communication, rather than spoken. As a result, a significant shift has occurred in the way young people communicate. The critical Gen Zer themes that have emerged from this shift are independence, autonomy, and the desire to invent identities. Young people enjoy interactive communication with people from all cultures, and value freedom of speech. The Internet has made them more mature and adept at authenticating information and people. The instantaneous nature of the Internet has given young people a sense of spontaneity, which has translated into other areas of their lives. They have created a distinct interactive culture that is very different from the passive media culture of previous generations. The traits of Gen Zers. The Gen Zers, or the new generation, possess 3 distinct traits that set them apart from previous generations. These traits are accepting diversity, becoming more curious and assertive, and being critical thinkers. Technology, particularly the Internet, provides them with the tools to question and challenge information. The author argues that if we accept the generation gap, we can learn from children and close the divide. Additionally, Gen kids utilize the Internet primarily for communication rather than information management. Despite this, research indicates that their attention spans are not necessarily shorter, but their way of thinking differs from previous generations. The future of learning. The new economy requires knowledge-based skills, making human beings the most valuable asset. The traditional system of learning from teachers needs to be transformed with technology and interactivity that allow customized learning to make students capable of facing the modern world. The role of teachers must evolve into facilitators instead of transmitters. The future of learning must become learner-centered, forging valuable partnerships between students and teachers. The convergence of sales and education implies that businesses should link with educational facilities and create new educational pathways that challenge traditional schools. The impact of Internet on Gen Zers. The Internet is transforming the way companies market and sell goods, and Gen Zers, Internet-savvy kids, are a significant influence on family spending. They seek individualized services and products, recognizable authenticity, and are sensitive to corporate interests. E-commerce is the future, and companies need to create interactive websites to appeal to this group. As Gen-Zers mature, they will expect employers to provide lifelong learning opportunities. Companies that don't keep up with this generation risk being left behind. The future of work. As the digital generation grows up, traditional enterprises and managers will become obsolete. The new generation has a different perspective on work. They value collaboration and dislike hierarchy and office politics. Dell Computers is an example of a company that embraces technology and fosters a non-hierarchical work environment. Companies need to adapt to the new generation's work style, rather than expecting the opposite. The new generation will demand that organizations value them as assets rather than just costs, and companies must be willing to learn from them to attract and retain top talent. The power of business in transforming communities. The road to the future requires collaboration between businesses and governments to make change happen. Business leaders must take more responsibility for their communities. An excellent example is the Plugged-in Community Computer Center in East Palo Alto, California, which has lowered gang participation and increased grades in local schools. The center teaches children about the transformative power of the internet while providing a safe and creative environment. This model could be replicated in communities worldwide. The characteristics of Gen-Zers. Gen-Zers, the younger generation, are confident, purposeful, and less materialistic than their parents. They hold individual rights in high regard and worry about issues like AIDS, overpopulation, and homelessness. Unlike the self-absorbed Generation X, they are concerned with the greater good and are actively trying to change the world. We should pay attention to them and learn from their values and behaviors.
Grown Up Digital delves into the diverse ways the net generation is transforming the world around us. From asserting themselves as authority figures in technology, to transitioning the dynamics of education and commerce, these digital natives are changing traditional roles and asserting their strengths. As we witness the rise of this generation, it becomes crucial for businesses, educators, and parents to understand and learn from the Gen-Zers' exceptional skills and adapt to the new digital era. Embracing their value as assets and innovative thinkers, we must work collaboratively to create a prosperous future where both the digital generation and others can thrive in a harmonious, progressive environment.